5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Love YouTube. What it do? What up, doe? What's goody? What's poppin'? How y'all doing? What's up? It's your boy back at it again with another one. What up, doe? Your man, your host, me guy, WJ. I'm coming on here today a little sad. Today is the day that a couple things got taken away from us. The Lions and TikTok. But TikTok came back. But the Lions didn't. Not yet. We gotta wait like another 6 to 8 months for that. 9 months. However long the next season and postseason would be from today. Another 12 months, whatever. I'm just like, what the phasey? But I ain't gonna come on here. This ain't that type of video. This ain't what that's about. I'm just coming over here to do my dailies. You already know. So I don't have my contacts in, so I can't see. But I'm just, whatever. It's cool. So going back to the TikTok thing though, ain't that interesting? Let's just say, ooh, I got the ashy knuckles. My knuckles ashy? They're very ashy. That means I wash my hands a lot. Haha. But let's just say, that like talk about life lessons, right? And talk about what I've been talking about all this time as far as like pivoting, right? And you got to kind of adapt to the world of things, the IoT, the Internet of Things, if you want to go there. But imagine that, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a whole like plan and scheme all along. So whatever. But I had people that was very upset. Even like people using it just for leisure, super upset. But people especially using it and like making money, especially those that just was cracking the code to make money. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, sis. But yeah, man. So it's crazy. It's crazy. But what I was going to suggest, oh no, TikTok is out of here. What I was going to say is, well, guess what, guys? Guess what you got to do? You got to come here. You just got to come here. I know it ain't the exact same. I know YouTube is different. And it's probably a little bit less stiff than, TikTok. And it's funny because all of the reels and highlights and stuff like that kind of comes from TikTok, right? So, but I would just say still, like I've heard a lot of successful people on YouTube platforms say that they're more, you get paid more here on YouTube anyway, in terms of AdSense, in terms of, your viewership kind of pays out or pays off better and more. I don't know the ins and outs of TikTok like that, so I don't come to me for any expert advice on that. I'm gonna disclaim that right here, right now. But however, what I would still do is, because they just showed us what's possible, right? They showed us that they could just strip away TikTok. Hell, they can strip away YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I think that just teaches us such a big lesson, again, in life or just in general, to just, dang, they didn't get that touchdown. They just teaches. I don't even know why I'm still watching football. That just teaches us a big life in general. On, I guess one, knowing how to like being able to just pivot and not being held captive to what's going on right now, like being able to know how to respond. We got to know how to respond and react accordingly. You know what I'm saying? And use our mind. This is mindset right here. You know what I'm saying? And be able to really turn that bad moment into an opportunity. Turn that moment into something to again, pivot from and turn into a good thing. Right. So what else it taught us? It taught us to not put all our eggs in one basket. right? It's kind of like when you have a stock portfolio, or let's just say if you have a portfolio period. I like to what's my man's name? I gotta do better. Raw, no edit. That was a real live yarn. Sorry. Talking about diversifying portfolios and stuff like that, right? Or diversifying, like, let's say your money, your income, and stuff like that. So I like my man's. He broke it down like 50% of the income was real estate, right? And then there was like 30% that goes into the stock market, in which another, and then it was like percentages of that broken down within like your stock portfolio broken down a certain way. Speculative assets was another like 18%. So what's that? I'm at 82. Let me see. I'm at 80, and then 18%. Yeah, 98. So then it's like 2% was like commodity. It was like silver and gold and stuff like that. So it was kind of like a big, nice breakdown. What I'm trying to say and get at is it's important to have your dollars or your assets or your money, whatever, broken down or split out, kind of like diversified into different, in this case, different platforms. Like if you're going all in on TikTok and then that can happen, just imagine, like, especially if all your income is coming in based off of just that platform. That's tragic, bro. So that's teaching me at the same time, hey, while I'm building this YouTube thing up, that's great, but I'm not going to just be here on YouTube with it. Like, I think it's important, especially in the information age. We're given all these tools and platforms to be on. So why not just, try to get on all of those platforms? But I'm not going to try to get on them all at the same time right now. I want there to be, you got to get good at one thing first. Shout out to that book, I think by Brian Tracy. It's called The One Thing. I need to finish reading that, actually. I just read a few pages and it's fire, just from a few pages and just from the title, or, you know what I'm saying? But The One Thing, man, it's important that we focus in on getting good and great and mastering one channel, and then from there kind of stacking on top of that accordingly, and then even taking that and duplicating those efforts in that one channel into other platforms or other channels of life, whatever you want to call it, other forms of marketing. So like I said, man, that's crazy. Like, for that to just, I mean, they just was like, it's like they like shut the lights off on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like a switch, and it was just like, sorry, we're not here anymore. Now, granted, too, there were already like different ways to pivot. If it were to still be down, I think there was that red note thing or something. Because I had asked like one of my guys. I said, well, can't you still just tap into like another VPN or something, like a virtual private network, and just still do that? But and that answer is unknown. But I think you can. But again, just don't take no advice from me. These are just my opinions and my thoughts. I'm trying to see what time I'm on. 8 minutes. So, that's interesting, man. But back to the issue at hand. Stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? Get on here on YouTube, guys. Do the damn thing. Record. I'm holding my phone once again. Like I'm like, can y'all see my look? Like, I'm holding my. This is me holding the camera, holding the phone. I'm talking to y'all. I was holding it with one hand. I'm holding it with two. Like, I'm really being ABC elementary school with it. Like, this is really simple here. Because it's just crazy how it's so many ways to earn a living and income and get extra income in this world, that it could be as simple as this, but as hard as like doing it over and over and over again and being consistent at it. You know what I'm saying? Pick your hard. Pause. So anyway, yeah, man. I just, again, I don't know what that was all about, but that was interesting to me for them to just like snatch it away and it comes right back like that. This ain't a political channel either. I ain't gonna get into politics on what probably went down with that, but I had some thoughts on that too. I'm just shaking my head is all I could say. All I could do. But yeah, I'm glad though it is back, especially for like those that were really making an income, like, or making an income and making an impact. Like that's the most, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really glad for them, for those folks that were making a great income and great impact. You know what I'm saying? In a positive level, on a positive note. It would have been good, honestly, if it was taken away for, you remember what I was talking about? I don't know if y'all been following that one video I said about how social media can be either a great servant or a horrible master, right? Which one is it for you? You know what I'm saying? If it's a great servant, well, hey, that means it's constantly filling your mind and your brain with all the good stuff, all the, positive mindset stuff. You following stuff that is, not detrimental to your mind or not detrimental to your well-being. You're following things that can help you grow. You're learning. You know what I'm saying? You it's like a secondary level of education sometimes. But you gotta be careful with that because not all people are certified or, whatever. But you gotta, if you're watching it with good intent to obviously have, gain and have a better impact yourself, then you're treating it as a servant. But if you're stuck on there all day, scrolling mindlessly all day, not gaining anything all day, garbage in, garbage out all day, because it is a lot of garbage on there. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to my other sister, my big sis, oldest sis, and she was talking about how, well, maybe it's a good thing. Now his kids can pick up a book and get back to, reading. And like, true. You know what I'm saying? Like, we forgot about some of the basics, some of the, fundamentals that got us here. So we're no longer like reading books. We're no longer interacting with each other like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's some give and take. It's some pros and cons, all of that. But I think that again, just going back to, being able to pivot, being able to not have all your eggs in one basket, and being able to have use it as have it be a servant to you, are all three things, three takeaways that I'm kind of just literally realized right now. Maybe I can make that the title too. Three takeaways from the TikTok situation. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just name it that. Cause I just hit record, y'all. I ain't even say, oh, what should I name this? What should I just had in my mind like, okay, I'm gonna talk about TikTok, and then I'm gonna talk about it in a way that's informative to me, and I think that could maybe help out in perspective for others. Boom, that was it. I didn't like, that was my flow state way of getting on here for today to, what I'm saying, be impactful. There you go. 14 minutes. So, that's that. I'm gonna tap out of here. I appreciate y'all tapping in, as usual. Please comment. I'm not even gonna ask you. I'll ask you to comment before I ask you to subscribe. Why? Because I just want to hear from y'all. I just want to see, I'm seeing some comments coming in here and there, like the last one. And again, I do gotta do better with my references, because I keep thinking of people and I can't at them or reference them like I want to. But I'm going to do better, I promise. But someone commented yesterday and was like, "Hey man, this video led me to you, and and I appreciate you what you're doing, brother. Like, keep it going, and stuff like that. And then somebody else replied that they can see the spirit talking in me. They see, they were tapping in on the faith side of things with me. So, and then another person, hey, you got another subscriber in me, bro. Like, keep it going. And so it starts off, you know what I'm saying, with just the onesie twosies here and there, and it's important, guys, to really like tap in with them, like get like, and until it becomes like too much. I can imagine, like, you gotta like interact with everybody, man. You just do. You have to, until you can like get to that point where you can maybe build a team to help you with replies. Because I know it's gonna be like, if you get 1 million subscribers and you got like 20, you got 2,000 or 10,000 people responding in the comment section. I'm not telling you to respond to every person like that, but initially when you're starting out, I think it's our duty to, you know what I'm saying, like, we have to relate as much as possible and be able to communicate and interact with everybody in our channel as much as possible, man. So we owe them that, you feel me? I feel like I owe y'all that, to thank y'all. I will appreciate anybody and everybody who comments, whether it's negative or positive. I'm gonna thank you. I'm gonna like your comment, and then I'm gonna comment under your comment, and we gonna tap in and interact. And then I may even subscribe. More than likely, I subscribe to you as well. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're trying to get your channel up. We all in this together. Like I said, we're a big community, so let's do this together. We on the rise, man. Let's get it. So, all right, I'm gonna tap up out of here. One last thing I wanted to say about my Lions, man. I'm a fan for life, man. I ain't going nowhere. Win, lose, or draw, I'm here. We had a great, fantastic season. I don't like that rule though about our coordinators being able to interview during the postseason, like how they can, like, in between games. They 1 foot out, man. They on their way out the door. I mean, yeah, y'all season ended. Like, these other teams, yeah, y'all season ended, not ours. So why are y'all draining all that energy from our, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need our guys locked in, loaded, 100%. So I don't know, man. For me, I kind of thought that took away from the game plan a little bit, because we were doing some uncharacteristic stuff, man, in that game. Oh my God. We were so close. Anyway, man, it's your boy Dub J signing out. In the meantime, between time, y'all be great. Y'all be good. Y'all proceed with the proceedings of the procedures and all of that. Love y'all. Dare y'all do something about it. Signing out. Peace.